I try to stay quiet, but I just can't. Off work sports, coming back, trying to let my playoff predictions work for themselves, but they're not. Looks like Houston Rockets are in a lot of trouble. The question for me, have we not learned from the past? Have we not learned from things that have happened to us in the past? Do we still continue to do the same things? You know what that's called? Some people say it's ignorant. Stupid. I'll just say it's stupid. Mike D'Antoni, have we not learned from the past? We haven't. It's almost a repeat. It's almost a repeat. ISO ball works so far. You got to include some motion offense. If I know James Harden's going to have the ball all the time, if I know I got to guard Clint Capella on the pick and roll, they try to get Gordon involved. Gordon's shooting a lot of shots, even though it's a good percentage when you look at it overall. They're tough shots to me. They're tough shots. And these are the playoffs. You got to make tough shots. But when I look at it, Gerald Green is not being utilized. I don't know what's up with Kenneth Faried. He's not fully healthy. I know that. Austin Rivers was a good punch in the gut for them. That was a little X factor. But I think Chris Paul should have the ball in his hands, play the point guard role. James Harden is not a bad set shooter. I think he can be a jump shooter. Switch it up on these guys a bit. Switch it up. Switch it up. Defensive scheme-wise, I think they're doing okay. Obviously, turnovers killed them yesterday. They are still in these games despite, I would say, subpar performances from all their All-Stars. If you got to remember, this is the playoffs. So these guys are going to have 30 to 40-point performances. You may need, 35 from Harden and 25 from Paul at least. But you need the X factor, and the X factor that I don't think is playing enough is James Harden. I don't know, it's Gerald Green. Why isn't Gerald Green playing? I don't get it. I know he's a defensive liability. The whole team's a defensive liability anyway. You got to include Gerald Green to this mix. He is the X factor to me. When he's going, when you got Faried getting the rebounds, the offensive rebounds were hurting him yesterday as well. And that may be more credit to, Draymond Green and the boys. You're playing against, no offense to me, the best NBA player there is right now. And his name is obviously Mr. Kevin Durant. He is the best player in the NBA right now, bar none to me. He has crossed that threshold. It's his time. It's whatever he wants to do. You can see it. And that's why I mentioned Bol as a possible better draft pick than Zion Williamson. Go ahead and throw your negatives up. But let's back to the Rockets so I don't digress. Have you not learned from your mistakes? That's all I got to say. Switch it up. Get someone else handling the ball. Get somebody else doing it. If you're going to do ISO, have 4 people that can do ISO. Nene still has some legs in him. Look like he has some good post days still left in him. Mike D'Antoni's not switching it up enough. And I understand as a coach, I've got what got me here. But he technically isn't. It's like a different lineup he's using that he never used in the regular season. And that's due to injuries. But now that is all quelled and everyone's about 75%. They won't be 100%. Learn from your mistakes, Rockets. Come on. Prove me right here. Rockets versus Golden State. It looks bad. It looks bad. And one more, the coffin and nail is there, and then you know where we're headed. We're headed for another GSW year. And I hate to say it, GSW are now the Patriots of basketball. Off Work Sports, I'm out. Peace.